Okay, my name is Thomas Hoepker. I'm a photographer. Was born in Germany, but I live in the United States, in New York, for a long time, and I'm very happy to be here at the person. Well, there's a lot of enthusiasm about what's here on the walls, and it's overwhelming to begin with, because there are so many very good and some not so good photographs, but a lot of photographs. And I think everybody will find his or her favorite photo story. And it's very lively. And I heard that this morning there was a class of kids even coming, small kids,
Yeah.
They were going around and they loved it. So it's for all ages, and what I love is that there are exhibitions in the streets also, open air. Very interesting, and it's not so strict that you have to go to a museum and look at pictures. But you just walk down the street and you may see some very interesting photographs. And everybody and his father takes pictures these days, because you have little iPhone or whatever. And so I think it might help some people to take better pictures.
To learn differently from the masters and to compare.
To see what is interesting, what makes a good picture. And it's fun, it's interesting, and you learn something without really doing hard learning, but you might just enjoy it.
Enjoy.
But of course, I started when I was 14, I started with a very old glass plate camera, which my grandfather gave to me. And then I've been working with smaller cameras, Leicas or other ones, which used film. And then when the digital age came up, I slowly went into that new medium. And I think it's very fascinating. There is so much advantage in the digital technology, because it's not only the picture taking, but it's also how the pictures will be spread around, and it's so easy to send a picture from one place to the other. Sometimes it's too easy, because everybody there's so much junk floating in the cyberspace. But you have to be knowledgeable, you have to develop your own preferences, what you like, what you dislike. I think there is too many pictures in the cyberspace, But if you have a good eye, and then you will know where to find the really good ones, and maybe take good ones for yourself. Well, I can only say you can start with your iPhone, your smartphone, and take pictures. That's not wrong. But of course you have to be aware that 99% of what's taken is garbage. It's just that people take a shot of their girlfriend, boyfriend, their cat, their dog, and don't think about really finding what we call the decisive moment, where you make a click and everything falls into place, hopefully. And so there is still a vast gap in quality from every day, click, 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 click. Or sometimes it doesn't even click anymore, because you don't hear it. But and what it makes a good photograph. I think it's just as difficult as it always was to make a really great photograph. It's only the technology enables you to be there and very easily take an image. No, I think it's just as difficult as it always has been to find the essence of an event, to find something where everything comes together visually, the light, the mood of a person, the excitement of a moment, of a very fleeting moment, and all this will not change. You still have to train your eye to see there is something very interesting or very beautiful or very ugly and terrible. The photography has a very, very wide range depicting the world, and there are pictures everywhere, and you have to be selective, find this moment, this combination of an event, of an interesting person, of something horrible happening, something beautiful happening. And something I would really recommend, be patient, It's not enough just to take the thing out and do click, click, click.
Yeah.
This will not create any great
Special
images. But be patient, wait for the moment, wait for the light to be correct, wait for a beautiful or horrible or even terrible event that may happen around you, and but be wide awake, and look around and see what is what could produce a good picture and what is not a good picture.
So we can talk about the photographer as an artist that is almost in meditation with its environment, very aware and alert of certain layers of things that are going around, and
Yes.
would like to focus on the essence of however he'd like to portray.
You need a lot of patience, and you need a lot of luck.
Luck, yeah.
And if all that comes together, you might create a great photograph.
Great photograph.
Or very often you miss it, and then you get very angry and you say, too bad, I was too slow. I didn't see that something was happening in the background. Well, I don't expect everybody who has a photographic instrument, which could be a smartphone, to be a great photographer. That's fine, You may just enjoy photographing your dog, your mother, your kids, your lover. But if you start to become ambitious and want to do more than just collecting souvenirs, then it becomes difficult, and then you have to work, and working means a lot of patience or a lot of creative energy to set something up and put things together that make a good picture. But there's no recipe on how to make a good picture.
Lots of observation and working.
And then, like most Magnum photographers, I see the real world. I'm not constructing anything. I don't go to a studio, but I'm looking around me, and then suddenly I see something, and hopefully I'm lucky enough that the world is organizing, the visual world in front of me is organizing in a way that a good balanced picture.